Hello and welcome back to the training. So in this video, what I will walk you through is the process of gathering up the primary services, how you lay that out to prepare to optimize your profile. On top of this, I'll also get the main URLs. I'll share with you the tools and everything you'll need in order to make this as easy as possible. So let's not waste any time here. Let's go right over to the actual profile itself. And what we wanted to do here was create a list of all of the primary keywords, because note, this is what we're going to add to services, right? So now we have a list of the actual services that we actually have a page for, right? So services. On top of this, we also want to put these services as products, but we have to fit them into 4 categories. We'll talk about that in a later video. But what I also wanted to do is, because I'm making products, right? And I can get a link back to my website, a reciprocal link, we'll link back and forth, most notably, I want to have the URLs ready. So I'm not going back and forth, right? So I have my URLs. I have my URLs for my product section. I have my primary keywords for my product section and for my services. Pretty much all the work is done now. On top of this, you see a tab here for locations. These are the primary locations that we're targeting, that we have towing pages for. Our primary category for this particular example or for this training is towing. All right. So here's our locations, service page, and our keywords. The only piece that I left off so that we could do together is let's figure out our 4 primary categories, our 4 primary keywords. So this is keywords or cats, right? So primary keywords or categories. Now, what is this relevant to and why is this important? So let's go back over here to our example. And if you scroll down, what you'll see here is explore categories. As you can see, that this is a very important section because of all the enhancements that Google is willing to give us for this section. They're giving us these pop-outs, so it goes to the actual page. They're giving us images. They're allowing us to link to our asset. Like, this is a wildly important place to get cross-linking, to put our products and our services. All right, very important. Now, as far as the top 4 keywords or top 4 services or categories, however you want to look at it, what we want to put here is which 4 buckets do all of our services fall under, right? So for this particular client, what we're going to do is we already know without any shadow of a doubt that a top category is towing. Now, I want to take a look at what the category is that Google says it is, right? Like, what is this primary category? So we'll go over here to edit. It's towing service. All right, so we only have 1 in here. Good. And we'll walk through this momentarily, but I want to get the stuff done that we need. So primary service is towing service. So one of the lead ones has to be absolutely identical to our primary category. It's going to be most essential. So towing service. Now, if we take a look down this list, I've spoken to the client, obviously. So I also know that, I forget what it's called exactly, but it's like heavy duty stuff. Heavy duty towing, right? So that's a big one. So heavy duty towing. So we have towing service, heavy duty towing. Then we have towing services. We have heavy duty. We have emergency towing, right? And then last but not least, if I'm not mistaken, we have long distance. And these are the 4 most important keywords that can encompass everything, right, for this particular business. So this is what you need to decide for your 4 main categories. What do all of your services fall under as far as 4 categories, 4 keywords? And this is what I would get ready. Primary keywords, your primary location URLs, service page, and your keyword list based on the pages that you have. This will be for your services. This right here will be for your product section. And then, of course, your locations. And of course, your main keywords for the categories for your products. All right. So the tools that I utilized in order to create this, just in case you want to know exactly how I did this, what we did here in order to get the list of all pages quickly and easily is I went over to the main website, all right, and I went to the sitemap page. Once I was on the sitemap page, or the page like where it lists all the pages, just the URLs, the next thing I wanted to do is I just wanted the URL. I didn't want to do anything else. So I utilize a Chrome extension called Link Gopher. It will be inside of the resource section, but Link Gopher, all you do is you go to the page where the sitemap is, you click on the extension called Link Gopher, and it gives you a nice tidy list of all the URLs. The very next step after that I wanted to go ahead and do was I wanted to go ahead, let's just pop back over here. All right, I wanted to go ahead and put all those URLs in here, but clean it up for only the stuff that was service-based. All right. Now, what I wanted to do was extract the primary keyword from the URL, because if there's a page, I want to make it a service. That way it's congruent, it's transparent, it's one for one inside of the service and product section in GBP. All right. So all I did is I put this list inside of here. I copied the list, and then I did a find and replace in order to just leave the primary keyword. All right. So all I did was I copied this. I pasted it right here in this row here. I right click. Or I'm very sorry, you click edit, find and replace. I don't know if you've ever used Excel or Sheets. Find whatever you want to take away, and then remove it out of the row. The next piece was capitalizing the first letter of each word. So I utilized an online tool by doing a search. The tools change all the time, but capitalize first letter of each word in sentences or sentence, online tool, and then you can write free, do a Google search. Whatever the flavor of the month is, use that tool. All right. So this is how we curated our list. This is exactly how I did it, step by step. Inside the resource section, I'll give you a sample of this sheet. And I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.